It is Saturday morning, and we are walking on the outskirts of the French district.
French district?
Quarters.
The French Quarter.
Okay. Here in New Orleans, we are going to go, we're walking to hopefully an open car rental place, and we're going to rent a car so that we can go to Baton Rouge. Over here we can see some construction. Looks like they were going to construct a new skyscraper, maybe a hotel of some sort here. But it looks like it failed. It definitely did not do well. Something happened there. So now they're cleaning it all up. I'll have to try again, I guess. We can see here a Vietnam memorial as we come into the downtown section now of New Orleans.
Well, just outside downtown.
Well, it says right there, welcome to New Orleans downtown. So
there you go.
Denise was saying we're in the Storyland district, you said?
Storyville.
Storyville. And why do they call it Storyville?
I don't know. I'd have to look that up.
Okay.
But I know it's there's the Garden District.
Yes.
There's Storyville. There's the French Quarter.
This is a hospital right in front of us, right?
No.
Oh. I wonder what this is. We're walking by the Simon Bolivar monument, but it looks like it's had better days. That ramp on the back looks like it's falling apart. Hopefully they'll fix it soon. We are on the 10 here on the edge of Lake Pontchartrain, which is a lake that's so big that you cannot even see across it. On both sides of us on this freeway is water. And so we're still traveling down. We're headed up towards Baton Rouge to the capital now. So Denise got a little bit hungry and she saw a sign. And what did the sign say, Denise?
The sign said there was fast food and there was a gas station right off the exit. So I went off the exit.
Yeah, we've been looking at this now for about 4 miles.
Nah, 2 miles.
Okay, yeah, but I did look at the map. It's 5 miles off the exit. So if you're in Louisiana, the flowers are nice, but if it says off the exit, you might want to check to actually see if you can see beyond the mangroves.
Yeah, off the exit in Louisiana does not mean the same thing as it means in the rural West.
Nope.
Come on, guys.
We're here out in Sorrento, Louisiana, in the mangroves at a Texaco, having some breakfast. Denise got a pickled egg. Eddie decided to go with ice cream. I got a sausage with egg and some boiled peanuts. So that's what we're looking at for breakfast today. Okay, we have gotten off the freeway and we're on Capitol Road here, coming into Baton Rouge. And we're greeted by people putting up porta potties. Isn't that nice, though? Yes. I can see the Capitol building in front of me. If there wasn't a car there, you could probably see it better, but it's pretty tall. Everything's pretty flat here as we enter into Baton Rouge to see the state Capitol building. There's a better view right there. We got this building over here. I believe this is the governor's mansion. Yep, there's the governor's mansion over here to the left. Nice view over into a river basin here in the lake.
It says Capitol Lake.
Capitol Lake.
I can't imagine why they call it Capitol Lake, but you know.
Beautiful gardens around here. And we have made it here to the Baton Rouge, Louisiana State Capitol, which is a kind of a high-rise building type place. Looks like it was built, I'm gonna guess, in the 30s. And we're gonna go see if it's open today. We're not sure if it's really open or not. We're now walking towards the front of the building. I did predict that it was 1931. Here's the front. The building got some Spanish and French soldiers up there. Interesting. I'm sure. Looks like it's closed. Huey P. Long. Yep, in the 30s. So we're going to have to enjoy on the outside There are people inside the building today, but it is closed to the public. So now I'm gonna go walk over here to the front and admire the artwork at the front of the Capitol building. We're in front of the Capitol building now. You can see a lot of interesting architecture. It says, "We have been lived long, but this is the noble's work of our whole lives. It will last, transform past solitudes into the surrounding districts. The United States that take rank among this day among the first powers of the earth." Okay, 1803, Union, Justice, Confidence. Over here is the patio. You can see cathedral over there. Over this way is the governor's mansion. There's kind of a religious protest going on over here on the Capitol steps. Peaceful, very quiet though. Pretty flowers. You want to go inside?
They have a "Yes, we're open" sign.
They are
open. Go inside.
Okay,
we might be able to get a stamp there.
Yeah.
And it's, inside, so how bad can it be?
Yeah, there's plenty of parking.
Yep.
I don't think anybody's forcing parking today.
We'll have to see. We'll go.
We are
This
driving
nope, I'm not going.
downtown Baton Rouge, seeing what's around, what's open, and should be interesting out here.
Mm-hmm. Take a left up there.
We are now in the Spanish Town area of Baton Rouge, looking at all the different beautiful houses. In front of us here, this yellow building is the old site of Shiloh Baptist Church from 1872. Little grocery store here on our right. The streets are very narrow in here, but lots of nice fancy woodwork. A lot of care into these homes here. Backwards. Back shot of the Capitol in the background there. That's kind of nice. Banana leaf trees. Nice shot here. This is a front view of the Louisiana Capitol here. 1931 Huey Long project there. He was a controversial figure. He did do a lot of growth here, but there was a lot of other things involved. But it's a beautiful building with steps of the 13 original colonies and the rest of the states engraved on the upper steps. Lots of stylized pelicans. Our first high-rise of this whole trip of the Capitals. Any comment?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm not.
Got it. This is the Louisiana State Capitol Museum, where we're learning about what, AJ?
Louisiana.
Yes. And so it's a nice building. We have to wear masks inside, but it's cool that we can come in and see the different things. The river is everything here in Louisiana. This boat here is a submarine from the 1800s. It was a Confederate submarine. They thought it was the CSS Pioneer, but they have proof now that it is not the CSS Pioneer. So the question is, it's no, CSS is what I said. It's Confederate. They know that it's Confederate. They just don't know what it is. It's a submarine, but what they were going to use it for. And then over here we have some wagons from World War II.
Because Louisiana served the same purpose in World War II that it did in the Mexican-American War.
Supplies.
A port of departure. Yeah.
Every man is a king. That was Huey P. Long's slogan. A very interesting figure, populist, was not Democrat, was not Republican. He actively persuaded against both. Very popular, very controversial to some, Eventually, though, he was assassinated by a Tommy gun here in the Capitol. This was the marker for his original grave marker, and now he rests in peace here at the Capitol building just across the street. We're looking here at the box of Louis Armstrong's first cornet from 1913 in his home, where he was a child prodigy trombone player. His career focused mostly in the 20s, a little bit into the 30s, and even into the 60s before he died. Definitely a figure, unique American personality. This room is talking about all the things that are grown in Louisiana. A lot of cotton, a lot of sugar. And it looks like some rice too, are some other crops that are done. Some indigo and tobacco are also minor crops, but mostly it's sugar and cotton grown here. Now we're going through the part of the museum called Louisiana Experience. So we can experience what it is to be a Louisianan. There's a giant crawfish. We have not had crawfish yet. Gotta try that this trip. So this is all about what it's like to be Louisiana. Part of the legacy of Louisiana cooking is simmering your food in lots of different spices, including that good old Tabasco sauce. That's from here with those Louisiana peppers. And here you have some of the homes here, the plantation homes. And how you can say New Orleans, you can say Nauvoo, Orleans, New Orleans, New Orleans, New Orleans, New Orleans, New Orleans, the parish. Different ways of saying New Orleans. Now we're experiencing the northern area, which is Natchitoches and the oil rigs. Although there are a lot of oil rigs here in Baton Rouge. And the different interesting artwork here on the buildings. We're now in the Arcadia section, which is the deep south. Got the rhythm and blues, you got the cabins, you got the Arcadia furniture, which is some good sturdy wooden furniture. AJ's dancing into the dance hall. He's on his way. Apparently, with my overall look, I'm looking into the HUD lead belly, lead better look here with the overall. That's my look, apparently. We got the country music here, the rockabillys. Normally. Okay. And then finally, your Cajun Zydeco. We're looking at the Mardi Gras room here, and some beautiful costumes just over the top. Got the king and the queen, and there's the Zulu queen herself. The voodoo queen, I said Zulu, but voodoo, Zulu, okay, yeah, it says Zulu queen. I was right, I got it right, it was the Zulu queen. Just amazing uniforms, and then some of the marching band uniforms here. Filled in this cabinet here is all the coins and beads. You got the Leviathan float and the Mardi Gras Indians. It's so shiny. All these different costumes. It's amazing to see it. Here's some more royal uniforms. It's just spectacular. This is just a spectacular piece of Mardi Gras costuming here. The crew of the Endymion. Just amazing what they can do. I'm here at the town square in Baton Rouge, going to the old Capitol building, which is now like part of City Hall and the library. So, yeah, over here is the old Capitol building for Louisiana here on 3rd Street. This one was built after the Capitol building down in New Orleans. So just interesting to see the different history between the different buildings. Here's another shot angle of the castle capitol. Here, kind of looks like a church in a way, the old state capitol. And in the background over there, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the famous Huey P. Long Bridge, which was one of Governor Long's big projects here in the state of Louisiana, was that bridge. One of many bridges and highways that he built here. Very interesting right there. Very interesting right there. That was a weather warning. We have these like very short storms here coming in Louisiana. They're coming in. They're very powerful, and then they just stop. Like right now, we're actually clear where we are, but we did see one a little bit further back. So they come in, and they're very powerful, and then they just leave as fast as they come. It's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah, but the weather alert was for hail and lightning.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the rain.
We saw lightning, but we haven't seen hail.
I have seen lightning over here and hail. And they're like, this storm that's coming in that direction, you know, that we spotted at 3, it will last till 4. That storm has hail and lightning.
Yeah.
You need to get inside and not be outside for the hail.
We are here in Lake Pontchartrain, crossing the bridge again. To the left is the lake, and to the right is the spillway. I can see egrets and pelicans in there. So it's just an interesting sight coming down into the lake area. Well, that's going to do it for this trip for our Grand Circle tour of Baton Rouge, Louisiana's state capital. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and we will see you at our next U.S. Capitol tour. Thank you for watching.